Hi everyone, today I'll show you how you can send request dynamically, like as a get method and as a post method, how you can send request as a dynamic. Let's start how to do that one. The same developer tool we need to use. Click on create one new REST API. So I'm adding here one name, so you can give your name. So context you can give as per your the API development requirement. Click finish here. So after creating any XML file, this is the default view. So we need to create two resources, one for get and one for post. Let's complete first get. So this default view code is this one, and this is the design view of that default code. So in resource, first let right click and go through property view. So URL template, there is one URI template is there, right? So here we need to use what? Give slash first, then the curly bracket. Within the curly bracket we want to print some value. So let me, for demo purpose, let me try first name. You can give anything as per your wish you want to change. So this is one first name I added here. This is one URI template. If you go through source view, right, you could see here that URI template added here. So now what we need to do, we need to use one mediator to send request. So one more, that same mediator we'll use here, payload mediator. So if you go through source view, change to JSON. So what we need to do here, let me add here one payload here. So we need to add the full name. I will tell you one example, like full name. So colon, you need to add here what? We need to pass one value, $1. This is the first name I need to pass here. And the second I need to pass my title. Okay, so how to do this thing? So let me add this $1. Let me remove this one, add here double quote. Okay, that's it. Then there is one argument we need to pass, right? So we added here the field name. What value we need to pass as a request URI? So change to expression. Click argument means this expression. So here we need to add what? Get hyphen property. Okay. So inside this property we need to do what? We need to add URI dot var then that field name which you are passing as a request URI. You add your first name. After adding this much, let's click OK and finish. So you can see below, right? So it added one get URI bar dot first name. Save this file, go to source view. Let me show you something. So while you are sending request this first name as a request URL, then it will check this name and this name is matching or not. If this both name is matching, it will store the value in this argument, and this argument value it will print here. Let's start one testing activity. Go through composite exporter and export one car file. So here I am giving name get underscore post. Okay, you can give any name like as per your convenient name. So here I am selecting only get post and finish. So here it is showing what carbon application successfully created the given destination. If you see this destination, this is one new car file. Let me upload in carbon portal. Okay, so those who are watching this video newly, a humble suggestion, kindly go through this channel and complete the previous part, so you will get some idea like what is WSO2 and how to use that one. Scroll down, add carbon application, upload that file. Okay, so here you could see there is one car file just now we created, right? Click open and upload. It is showing what successfully uploaded. So if you want to see the log, this is the product log. Okay, so here you could see successfully deployed carbon application. Let me minimize this one, refresh this thing, right? So here you could see, right, the get underscore post, it's added here. Go through APIs. Here you could see this is one new URL which is created here. Let me copy this one, open Postman. Here let me add here slash, I am calling here Narayan. I just tried just few minutes ago. So this is one URL we want to use, send request. So it is showing what 202 accepted. Just 1 minute. Let me go through log. Okay, so I need to add. Okay, this one I added here payload mediator. So now we need to do what? We need to add some more mediator here. Log mediator for login purpose. 1 minute. Drag and drop here. Let me go through show property view, sample and change to full. Okay, and save this file. This is for login purpose, and we need to respond some response, right? So this is one response mediator which will terminate your flow and it will execute your code, and you will get the response. We'll do what? Go to the Carbon application, delete the existing one. Let's refresh. Okay, it will take some second to undeploy this car file. Let me delete the existing one. Okay, go to integration studio. So this file already saved. Go through this POM XML file. Just make sure you are selecting your new XML file only. Let me export this new car file. Get underscore post. Okay, click next and re-verify you are selecting only that XML file or not. Click finish. Now go through your portal. I think it's deleted or not. It's already removed. Let's upload the new car file. Upload. So it will take some second. So go through this Carbon log, right? So here you will see how long it will take. Like already it deployed. You can see, right? Successfully deployed. It's taking only few seconds to deploy your car file. So now it's done, right? Go through Postman. Earlier we are getting 202 accepted. If you send now, so you can see, right? Your full name is this one. So if you go through Postman, you could see, right? My full name is here. So it's one example like how you can dynamically send your first name and you will get the full name response here. So let's try to build one API for post. So this is the same XML file we need to reuse. Scroll down. So this is an API. Okay, so we need to add multiple resource here. So click API folder, drag and drop one more API resource. So this resource we will use for post. Same thing we need to do. We need to change to URI template. Go to post. So we will do two example. One for we will pass one value in request URI, and we will pass one request body. So we can iterate that one. We can pass that one. So save this file. Go through source code. So here you could see, right? This is one resource and this is one resource. The above resource we will use for get and the below resource we will use for post. So this resource, go to property view, go through URI template. So here let's add slash. Make sure you are adding slash before any curly bracket. Okay. So here I am passing your post. So I will give one example with one address. Okay, it depends on you. You can use anything as per your requirement. So this is one resource I added here, post, and I am passing post. This is not the post method. Okay, this is one field name I added here. With the field I will call in the inside the code itself. Okay, let's start how to do. So first of all we need to do what? Let's use one property. So while we are sending request, right, we are passing one request body. So that value will store it as a property. Go through source property view, give one name here. I am adding your property name, right? I am adding here post, capital post. Okay. No, this one we will use for request body, right? Let's use the district. Okay. So click this expression. So the right side there is an icon. If you click that one, you will get this interface. So here I am adding what? JSON hyphen eval. Okay, so it will it's one syntax, like you will iterate the JSON value. So here what we need to store, we need to store that request body. Okay, so adding here dollar dot what value we want to print here, district. Let me save this one. So if I added here, so whatever value we are getting as a JSON request body will capture here. If you save this one, go to source code, right? So it's created one JSON eval with this value and it's stored with the name district. So whenever you are calling this district, you will get the response of this expression. Okay, so now we will do what? Let's add one more mediator which will call our request. Let me add here one payload mediator. Go to property view, change this mediator type to JSON. Okay, so here I am preparing the request, means the response which I want to get. So payload I am adding here post, one for post. So I am assigning that one to $1. Okay, so whatever argument I am passing as a $1, I will get that one. Means whatever value I am passing as a argument 1, it will print as a $1. So second one, I am creating one more field, district. So this district I am assigning one more value, $2. Okay, let's add the argument here. So expression I am adding here, change this one to expression. So first expression I am adding for argument 1. So this get property I am calling the value from URI dot var dot post. So it will, whatever URL value I am passing as a request URL, it will capture that one and it will print as a post. So second one, let me remove this 0 district. Okay, second one, let me add one more argument here, change to expression and value, 1 minute, expression here. Okay, so here I am calling that property value. We created one property mediator, right? So let me call that property. So here I am adding your district. So let me save this one, click OK and finish. So let me save this thing, go through source code. Here you could see, right, the post argument $1, I am assigning this value. Whatever value I am passing as a request URL, it will capture here and that value it will print here. Second one is district. So this district I assign as a $2. This is the second argument. Whatever value I am getting from this property, DISTRICT, okay, whatever value I am getting from this JSON eval, it will print here and that value it will print here and that value it will fetch and it will pass here. Okay, this is our source code design. Okay, let's deploy this new source code. Okay, now two things I missed here. Payload I added here, so we need to print some log, right? So let me drag and drop this log mediator and change this property view to full here. So we'll print all the log and we need to respond the flow, respond the JSON also. So this is our complete flow for post method. Let me save this POM file also, save one more time. Okay, now this is done. This is one for get resource and this is one for post resource. So go through local and delete the existing car file and let me go through carbon portal and delete also this carbon file also. So meanwhile it will take some second to deploy. Let's build our new car file. Same like right click that composite exporter. Let me change here get underscore post. Okay, click next and make sure you are selecting that XML file only. Click finish. So it's showing what carbon archive file successfully created in the given location. Go to UI and refresh, make sure that existing one already removed or not. Okay, it will take some second and it will remove your car file. Let me refresh the log. Now it's showing what successfully undeployed carbon application. it's already removed also. Go to carbon application, click add, choose the same file just now we created, right? So this is our car file. Click open and upload. If you refresh this carbon application, wait for few seconds, it will take some second to deploy your new car file. Okay, it's showing what successfully deployed carbon application. Go through UI and refresh. Here you could see, right, that get underscore post car file already running in the carbon portal. Go through your postman. So this one already we tested, right? Let's retest it because we deployed a new car file, right? So make sure while you are deploying a new code, make sure existing code is working or not. So it will take some second and it will print your log also there, and your response also we are getting. Now we need to do what? We need to use the same context, whatever context we are using for previous API, right? In this API. So we'll use the same context, and as per the source code, I'll tell you one by one process. So this is the post method we need to use here. Go through postman and change this one to post here, and we need to pass one post method here. So if you go through post and pass here, let me pass here Kusiapal. You send request. So we are getting post as a Kusiapal but districts as a null because we are not passing any request body. So we'll do one, change this one to JSON here. Copy this value JSON, this district, right? Let me add here, let me add one JSON. Okay, so this value I'm adding here, colon, I'm adding my district. So there is one beautify. If you want to beautify, you can also use this option to beautify your JSON. You can see now, right? If you send request, it is showing what districts as a null. So let's see what is the error. Go through log. So from log itself we are not getting any value. So the easiest approach, let's go through the source code. Let's verify what is the issue here. So we are passing one property expression JSON eval. Okay, dollar this one. So we need to verify this name value is district or not. So this DIS, so I think there's some spelling mistake is here, right? So how to rectify here? Go through your postman, copy this value. If you don't want to change, I'll tell you the easiest approach. Copy this value. Let's copy this one and pass the same value here. This field name, the issue with the field name, send request. If you send request, go through log and see, you are getting one value here, right? Kendrapada. The same response you are getting here. So the issue was like whatever field you are passing here, it will check by the code that dollar on dollar dot that field name is there or not. So hopefully like those who are watching this video, they got some idea like how to use get method and post method as a dynamic activity. So those who are watching this video newly, humble suggestion, kindly go through this video and watch previous part of this video, so you will get some idea about WSO2 product details and the sample API how to build. So those who are thinking really it helpful for them, kindly like, subscribe and share my channel. It will motivate me to make more videos. Thank you so much.